I am filming this video today just to talk about budget airlines and basically how to pack for them. So for me personally, whenever I'm going to fly on a budget airline such as Spirit or anything else, but I'm going to use Spirit as my main example because that's the one that I fly most often. Um, Basically, I like to do the personal item as my luggage. So Spirit, for instance, they offer you a personal item, they offer you check luggage, and then they offer you a carry-on. The check luggage and the carry-on are additional fees. They're the cheapest if you buy them while you're purchasing the flight. If you buy them after purchasing the flight, they go up about $20, and then if you buy them at the airport, they go up about $20 more than that. And then if you buy them at the gate, last minute, then it's like $99 for whatever you bring through that's oversized. So Spirit, if you do their personal item, they have a pretty generous size for what I consider generous. So their size is, I have it right here on my notes here, their size is 18 inches by 14 inches by 8 inches. So basically what that means is you can bring a small backpack, a small duffel bag, and maybe a small suitcase, a very small suitcase. But make sure when you're picking this bag, you have to measure it because Spirit, as all of us know, they have those little metal things right when you come in the airport, right at the gate. That's like, this is the size you need, and if you don't have this size, we're going to charge you the $99 at the gate, and that's what you don't want. So I'm going to show you what I take when I am traveling on Spirit as my personal item and how I get everything into there so that it fits perfectly. Okay, so when I am packing my small personal item that I'll be using as my luggage, when I say that, I mean that everything that I pack, I want to fit in that personal item so I do not have to pay anything additional to my plane ticket price, and I can just go. I can just get on the plane. I don't have to worry about checked luggage, don't have to worry about baggage claim or any of that. I'm just ready to go. So just recently when I went to Vegas, I opted to just do the personal item. I was being cheap. I wanted to save all my money so I can like gamble and stuff in Vegas. So what I decided to do was borrow my mom's small Vera Bradley duffel that I got her for, I think, Christmas or her birthday. And it's like the perfect dimension. So like I said, Spirit, they're 18 by 14 by 8 dimensions, and the Vera Bradley duffel bag, its dimensions are 17 by 9 by 9. So it's pretty much a perfect fit, and it's really soft, so you, like whenever you have a soft bag and it's not as rigid, you can stuff as much stuff in there as you want to. So I'm going to show you what my Vera Bradley duffel looks like. So I can back up and show you here. This is the duffel that I brought. It's about yay big. It has the straps. It has a little pocket on this side. And basically, I fit all of my stuff for the trip in here. And my Vegas trip was about, I think that trip was about 6 or 7 days. I can't remember. Maybe 7 days, possibly. I really can't remember. It was probably 5 or 6. But yeah, so I packed enough for 5 to 7 days in Vegas. I brought outfits, I brought dresses, like different options, my heels, my gym shoes I wore, and my sandals. I got everything in there. And so the biggest tip I have about packing in a personal item size thing, because you might look at that and be like, I cannot fit everything I need for 7 days in there. Purchase packing cubes. So I went on Amazon and I bought some packing cubes. They came up to a little bit under $10. And of course, Amazon delivers in 2 days if you have Prime. So this is what the packing cubes look like, basically. And they sent me 3 packing cubes and 2 gray little zip up bags that look kind of like this. Well, this is the smaller one, and then there's another big one, and to put your stuff in. So this will be the smaller sized packing cube. is a medium-sized cube, and then this is the larger size packing cube. And basically I take my items and I roll them and stick them in the packing cube. So for instance, like if I had a pair of jeans, for example, I would just, lay them flat, and then you always want to roll from the skinnier end to the wider end. So this is the skinnier end of the jeans, so I'll start here and I just roll really tightly. And then I have this little ball, and I would just put it inside of my packing cube, and then I line up all my rolled things, and then I lay some things that are folded flat on top, and there you go. So I got to get a lot of clothes in my large packing cube, and I actually only used 2 of them in my duffel bag, large packing cube and the medium-sized packing cube. I was able to fit, of course I said 2 pairs of shoes, so a pair of heels, a pair of flip-flops. I was able to fit my flat irons, pretty much my whole makeup collection. I'm obsessed. I feel like I can't go anywhere without my whole makeup collection. So everything I had in like this bag, all my makeup stuff, and then I had like another bag. Oh yes, the bag that you use to put your toiletries in. You need to know the measurements of that little bag. It's basically a sandwich bag size, and you stuff all your toiletries. Like when I say that, I mean toothpaste, any of the liquids, shampoos. What else did I put in there? Body wash, shaving cream, whatever. Everything in there. Of course, deodorant doesn't count as a liquid, so you don't have to put that in there. If you have like, my sister makes these really cool solid, like, I guess they're beeswax kind of moisturizer balms, and those are technically considered a solid and not a liquid, so I get away with not having to put lotion when I travel, and it's great because it moisturizes you, you look nice and shiny and stuff and everything. So yeah, got all my stuff in that bag with those packing cubes, and it worked out just great. Now, what I will say is because the bag is soft, when I overstuff it, it does get kind of a little bit bigger than the dimensions, but when I pushed it down into the little metal bin that they have, it fit perfectly. Another thing, so if your bag is a little bit too big for the dimensions when you're dealing with Spirit, in my personal experiences with flying with Spirit, basically, I kind of like jury-rig the system a little bit. So I have my bag. They say, they'll mention over the speaker like 30 times. They'll be like, hey, make sure everyone's personal items are smaller than the 18 by 14 by 8 size, otherwise you'll get charged the $99 at the gate. And they mention it like 3 or 4 times to pretty much scare people. And I was like, yeah, I know what to do. So basically, you want to take your bag. So let's just say you have a duffel bag, and this is the best way to do it. So if you have a duffel bag a little bit bigger than mine, alright, and you're coming up to the Spirit gate or whatever, and let's just say the lady is on this side of you taking the tickets, so you want to have the ticket in your hand, you have your bag. I usually take my bag and I hold it like this over my shoulder, kind of like that, kind of almost like a backpack, right? So from this angle, you can see how big my bag is, but from this angle, when you're taking my ticket, you can't really see how big my luggage is. So I just sneak on by with my bag behind my back, and that's pretty much what I do if my bag is too big and they don't like it, they can get over it. That's what I do to get my bag by. And also on the plane, they say, oh, the overhead luggage is basically for carry-on only and not your personal item. Well, I don't follow that rule either. I'll put my bag in the, what is it called? Yeah, the overhead bins for, like, even my personal items, I'll put them in the overhead bins. Everybody does that. I'm not going to have that under my feet. You barely have enough room under your feet anyway on a Spirit flight, so if there's extra room in the overhead bins, my bag is going up there. Point blank period. So that's some stuff that I do to kind of save money when I am flying Spirit and I'm thinking about packing. So you want the packing cubes, you want to make sure you have the perfect size for your liquids, and it's easily accessible when you're going through customs or whatnot. Well, not customs. When you're going through kind of like the TSA, you want to make sure it's easily accessible because they'll tell you to take off your shoes and pull out your toiletries and stuff. You don't want to be taking forever. So make sure you do that. And then what else? So the packing cubes, the small size bag, make sure the measurements are right. And you don't have to get this Vera Bradley bag. This Vera Bradley bag that I got my mom, we have a Vera Bradley outlet out here in Michigan at Great Lakes Crossing. And I got that bag around the holiday season. I got it for about, I feel like I only spent like $20 on it, and it was like 70% off because you know Vera Bradley can be very expensive. So I got that pretty cheap, and yeah, that's how I worked it out. But if you don't have the budget, you don't have a Vera Bradley outlet next to you or near you, go to Walmart, go to Target, go to what is it, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, or whatever. Bring your tape measure and just measure the dimensions of the bag that you're buying. People bring tape measures to store all the time, so don't be embarrassed. Just bring your tape measure because you know you're trying to save money. It don't matter. You're gonna go in there and measure your bag and make sure it's the right size. Usually a small backpack would like fit, no doubt, but like sometimes you never know. So yeah, definitely want to do that when you're picking out your bag and look at the bags and stuff. And I'll probably link below this specific bag and some other recommended bags in the description box below on this video, so you can check out bags that you can use if you are looking to fly Spirit anytime soon or any budget airline. I'm flying internationally in December, and so I'm using WOW Air, and I think I mentioned that in another video. This will be my first time using WOW Air. They're basically just like Spirit. You got to get a personal item for free, and then everything else costs additionally. So I'm going to try to do a personal item for that trip too. I'm only going to be there for 5 days, 2 of which I'm going to be on the plane. So I only need pretty much 3 days worth of clothes and then the clothes on my back. Their dimensions are a little bit smaller than Spirit, so they're 17 by 13 by 10. It basically adds up to the same thing, but some of their widths are a little bit different or off. So probably going to use my Vera Bradley bag yet again, and I think it's going to all work out and everything. It's going to be cold, so I'm probably not going to bring as much stuff. Probably like 3 pairs of blue jeans, 2 sweaters, whatnot. Just make sure, you know, something for occasions. I always bring heels wherever I go. I never know when I'm going to need heels or need to dress up or whatnot. Hopefully I can get some high tea in London and I'll be able to dress up for that. So yeah, definitely want to check out that. And what else did I want to talk about? Let's see. Talked about the Vera Bradley duffel. Talked about packing cubes. Talked about sneaking by the gate. What else would I recommend for flying with budget airlines and packing? Oh, yes, speaking of what you wear on the plane. So, as a girl, I mean, guys too, I feel like sweatpants and a t-shirt. For girls, the same deal. Leggings, t-shirt. I always wear a really thick sweater, and I do that because for me, planes are super cold, like they're freezing, and I can't handle it. Like, I cannot handle the cold at all whatsoever in any circumstance. So I'm always going to bring a super thick sweater, and if it's cold outside, I'll bring my coat because I'm not playing with that. And yeah, so always make sure you're wearing something like, you know, because if you're going to be on a plane for more than 2 hours, you don't want to be uncomfortable. I wear my gym shoes on the plane always, and most of the time I take them off. Or if you're going somewhere where it's cold and you need to bring your boots with you, wear your boots on the plane. And don't put them in your luggage. It's going to take up too much space. You can take off your boots when you get on the plane. At least I do, depending on who I'm sitting next to. So yeah, that's another tip for that. Just want to dress like really light and loose. And then most of the time, you're only wearing that clothes on the plane. So I would usually wear the same outfit that I wear there, I'll wear back. Because what's the point of bringing up the airplane outfit? You're just gonna be sitting on the plane. So yeah, that's what I do when I am flying. Basically, I just wanted to end this video by giving you guys some coupon codes and some discount opportunities on buying a plane ticket within the next couple of months. So WOW Air, the airline that I bought my flight to London through, they sent me an email just yesterday. They have a coupon code for 30% off of round trip flights. So if you visit their website and you're planning on flying somewhere between now and February the 26th, you can visit their website and use that promo code. The promo code is WOWTREAT, WOWTREAT, all capital letters, WOWTREAT, and that'll get you 30% off of your round trip flight. Also, Spirit has been sending me emails lately as well. They have some 20% off discounts for some of their flights. If you go on their website, it's usually on their front page. Thing with Spirit though is they are super restricted. Like, so you just want to make sure that you're not disappointed. Like, oh, the coupon code's not working. Read the details of their coupon codes, because most of the time they have tons of blackout dates, and it turns out that there's only like 4 or 5 different dates that you can actually fly with that coupon code. So that sucks, but they're super cheap anyway. So check out Spirit, check out WOW Air. If you guys know any other airlines who have codes going on right now, put them in the comment section below. If you guys have any other questions about packing for budget airlines, put those questions in the comments below. And I think that's all I got today. So thanks for watching. Peace.